So basically, I'm just going to ask a few questions so you get a little bit of a history and more details about the show. And if you want to ask any questions, you can say, I got a question, and I'll ask it. All right? So here we go.
I got a question.
Ask.
How long did it take you to do all that face for Dr. Phil?
Oh, that's about
A long time.
4 to 5 hour process.
Wow.
Painful process. It started with shaving the head because you had a situation where you're dealing with a low budget production, you're dealing with costs. So for me to get the skull cap was very expensive. So the production manager right here behind the scenes, she said, you better shave your head so I can save some money on the sketch. So I had to shave the whole hair up, take off my hair, and go for that. So it was a process of maybe 5 different people just for that one character.
And this girl, she counts every penny.
Yeah.
Everything that's in it, she goes, no, you can't do that. All right. So, you know, if you want a really good production manager, right here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How long did it take you guys to get the show starting and everything?
I'd say the process of this show, it took, well, just the crowdfunding itself took a phase, you know, just to prepare for the funding of the first 5K we raised was a process. And we were all new to crowdfunding. We never, you know, we used to just ask mother for money. Remember you asked mom? Mom, can I borrow some money? I want to act. I want to buy a camera. It didn't work like that. For us to really do it the right way, we needed the funding. So after we raised the 5K, then the process went on 1 year. Then it went on to another year. We raised another 8.5. And then the production started to grow on its own. It kind of went in a different circle where I was working with some amazing actresses, and I got to meet some great celebrities that want to now be a part of the show. So it's kind of evolved. It was a process. I should say.
And just last week, we were at an event with Trey Songs and stuff like that, and he's really interested in the show.
Trey and Michelle.
So,
Trey, come on down, man.
Yes.
Write a song.
And Miss Vina, if you need $5 for a cab, she says, oh no, it's not in the budget. You gotta walk. That's her, I'm telling you. So if you want a really good production manager, you get her.
Vina's the girl.
She's the girl. All right, so Mr. Olivier, what was your inspiration for the show? Why did you start the show? What was it?
I would have to say I was a huge fan of sketch comedy, Living Color, Mad TV, Saturday Night Live. Huge fan. And I think it kind of started from my love for sketch comedy. And I loved characters. I always impersonate different people, you know, and I was like, man, it was a process where I kind of put the show down. I went to New York Film Academy, and I had this idea for the character, Uncle Charlie. I don't know if this was the original character for the show. It was actually my first character. And it kind of, I said, man, I wanted to do this, start as a school project. So I said, man, if I went to try to do it with some great special effects people, but then I found that, you know, I didn't have the crew to really execute it well. So then I had a lot of footage, but I couldn't finish it. So I said I put it down. I was going to give up with the show. I put it down. I said I would do it if I get more funds and if I get a good team that's committed. Then I would pick up the show again. So kind of the Kickstarter kind of reignited my love for the show again. I was going to give up on the show.
So they are really, Kickstarter is really hard. Any kind of fund, I mean, well, they have what, GoFundMe and people, I don't know how they do it, but Kickstarter is really hard. So now, this lovely young lady here. So tell me, what was one of your favorites? What did you like about working on the show? What did you like about working with Richard on the Rhyme
This particular episode, the Dr. Phil episode, I think the best part about it was the preparation, watching him turn into Dr. Phil. Because what you always do that is you always turn it into someone. And we never know who's playing the actual person. But I was aware that he was going to be Dr. Phil, but I wasn't aware that it was going to be that extreme. So to see the whole process of him just turning into Dr. Phil was probably the greatest part. Then he couldn't move. He had to
Yes, throw the makeup, right?
That was
Thank you. Mr. Seiko. He is actually done a lot of the photography, and one of his photographs, or some of them, were actually just in the Huffington Post. So you want to look out for this guy right here, right? Like that was this young man right here. So your experience on Times Square intros, working with Richard, tell us a little bit about that.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, especially I like the crowd.
Yeah.
So working at Times Square, just doing what I love with people that love it, I've never seen anybody that has enough, more passion for it.
And he doesn't sleep.
Yeah, just entertain people. He just wants to make people laugh. So it was.
Six naps in the elevator.
It was really fun, working, learning, how to manage the crowd, to do, especially with the whole budget thing. You don't know who's gonna be there. Nobody might not be at Times Square, but which is not the case. But you had to gather people. Sometimes you had to pay them. So it was fun learning how to get what you want. What you need in order to accomplish something good to entertain. So.
Thank you. Mr. Andre, what was your favorite part of working on this set? Working with Rhyme Impersonator Show.
Just to make a quick disclaimer. I'm not really a model, so that was the first time that I really run away. It's totally I did my best. I just have to throw it out there. Now, but as far as I'm working on set, I think that probably one of the most important things that I really learned was, especially from Richard, was to really take a lot of action and to really go for what you want. So many people want to do things in their lives, but they're so worried and scared about what other people are gonna think, do, feel. So I think that one of the biggest things I learned working with you and the rest of the crew, including Vina, was that you gotta just do it.
All right, young lady.
Now, Kickstarter's policy is all or nothing. So if we do not reach our goal from March 11th to April 10th, we get nothing. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, yes, they did.
So all of you, please support our campaign. It's going to be launched on March 11th. Go to www.kickstarter.com/profile/Rhyme Impersonator. Support generously and help us in raising the $10,000 in 1 month, March 11th to April 10th.
We all know times are tough, and not everyone has a lot of money. But don't get crazy. You can still support our campaign by sharing our Kickstarter link with your family, friends, co-workers on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or by any means that you feel can get the word out. Now you can go crazy. Social media crazy. And if you support the Rhyme Impersonator web series with a pledge on Friday, November 11th, then we can promise you this. You're going to laugh to your belly bust. And season 5, 6, and 7, no doubt, will be hot like fire.
America, get ready to laugh because here comes. Originality. And now the whole world will see. The whole world will see. It's the Rhyme Impersonator Show.
BK, Uptown, can you feel this?
The Rhyme Impersonator Show.
Queensbridge, Boogie Down, can you feel
It's
this?
The Rhyme Impersonator Show.
Harlem World, Staten Island, can you feel
It's
this?
The Rhyme Impersonator Show.
America, get ready to laugh. Oh, yo, scoy wobbin'.